Welcome back to the ranch. So I am very happy to report Miss Evie seems to be doing a-okay. She's getting her appetite back. She's hanging out with the herd, doing great. So if you weren't with us, check out this video right here. This was her issue last week. We had to take her to the doctor and get her fixed. Hello, Dusty. Good afternoon, sir. And this guy is no stranger to the vet. That eye is the last issue. Check that out. That is just horrible, dude. I'm so sorry. It's chronic inflammation. We thought for sure it was going to be cancer, but no, just inflammation. He's on drugs. Dusty's on drugs. And he's going back to the vet this week. So, what's going on? What's new at the ranch? As you know, we love Big Tex. We worked so hard to get this guy here. And earlier this week, strike two, hombre. He had his second strike. Ah, dude. So they only get 3 strikes. 3 strikes and they're gone. When a bull decides they're going to jump a fence, they're going to jump a fence. And when they realize they can just jump a fence, it's really hard to contain them. So today I'm going to do a couple of things to fortify our fences to hopefully help keep him in and keep him here because we love this guy. Big Tex! It's the look of despair.
I have no words. No words.
Well, yeah. So, that's it. I'm at a loss. What are you doing with those neighbor girls? And where in the hell did you jump? You're in trouble. Strike 2. Do we let him have another strike or do we just cut our losses? You're fired. Dude, you are fired. I think he's fired.
Yeah. Oh my God. I've reached my limit.
Come on, Tex. I mean, it's kind of cool that he follows us like a dog, but it kind of sucks that he jumps a 6-foot fence to go hang out with neighbor girls.
Because he jumped at a different spot. We know that he jumped from a different place than before.
And that other fence is great.
Yeah. So now we have to fix 2 different parts of the fence.
Yeah.
And that gets expensive.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating.
There's
that
some.
one.
So what's he gonna do when he has to walk by this guy? I don't know. At least this guy's not as big as that other guy on the eastern side. We got... Yeah. Oh, dude, you better watch out. I think Big Tex wins that fight every day of the week. Or maybe he wanted bro time. Who knows? But I don't know. I don't think he's gonna be able to stick around long enough to have any more bro time with neighbor bulls. No?
No. I'm fed up with bulls.
I think Big Tex is done. I mean, this is where we cut the fence last time. It's so beautiful, you can hardly tell that... No, never mind, that's not a great job. Okay, yeah, you can definitely tell where I cut that. Come on, big guy, let's go!
I think the first time we lucked out, it was way too easy. Now we have to deal with this. Second time, there's no way it's gonna be that easy.
Yeah. Come on, dude, let's go. You're a big dumb jock. God bless. Really? You are so fired. So fired. He's like, hey, where are my friends?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's fired.
Yep.
You've got more personality than any bull we've ever had. Your facial expressions are awesome, but you're toast. You are toast. Oh, okay. Well,
Strike 2.
strike 2. I don't really want to look at 2 strikes.
I don't know, my patience is thin.
Yeah, I mean, normally, you know, we're looking for content for YouTube, but This content sucks.
I'd rather not deal with this.
Well, I mean, at least he's dog tame now, and we don't have to go like chase him on horseback and drag him across with a rope. Yeah, I saw that, his back legs. Yeah, I think he got hung.
Yeah.
No, you are not going back through. Here, why don't you wait, Mr. Big Tex, and then we will take you through. Okay, so what we're doing, I've got these handy dandy plastic insulators, like so. They go on your T-posts, and you go on a wire, hot wire through these. They're insulated, obviously plastic. Just allows for, you know, one more layer of, you know, protection on your fences. You can see that I think they've probably had issues here in the past. You know, my neighbor on the other side has what used to be a hot wire running through here, and I think these nails are remnants of what used to be insulators for a hot wire across the top of my side. So I've already started, as you can see. That fence is, wow, that is anything but straight. I think I have more fence work in my future, but I want to get about a half a mile of fence squared away on this eastern boundary, or excuse me, on my western boundary. Just a couple of main pastures. This shared pasture and the one on the other side that's a little bit bigger that borders that central pasture before you get to the back, that wooded area. Easy peasy. Run a couple of wires, get some solar powered electric fence juice going. Hopefully Big Tex will be good. Hopefully. Definitely need to go ahead and glove up. This fence hasn't been cleaned and cleared up in some time, so this is just what I would consider to be an added degree of difficulty. Yep, gonna have to clean all this stuff before we run that wire. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, so you didn't see me fall while time-lapsing, but I got these posts all squared away. And check it out. I mean, you can tell this fence was put in a long time ago, and erosion is eventually going to get me there. But check this out. I fell in this crack. I mean, that is insane. You know, it's not normal. Texas has had such a crazy, severe drought for a couple of years now that look, you could lose your phone down there. But we had about a quarter inch of rain. I think about a quarter inch of rain in the last month, but that's all the rain we've had since May. So this place cooked all summer, and it's 95 degrees. Just crazy. But a lot of folks are fertilizing. We're supposed to have rain on Monday. We'll see how that goes. I'm running soil tests, by the way, and I want to see what I've got going on before I spend thousands of dollars fertilizing this place, and we'll go from there. But yeah, heat, dryness, cracks, time lapse, me falling on my butt. Hopefully you didn't catch that, we'll see. I've got to do a couple more pastures real quick, adding these little dudes to T-posts. And then I realized I don't think I'm going to be able to skip every wooden post like I was hoping. See? So I think I'm going to have to go get some wooden insulators too with the little nails. Stick them into these wooden posts. And hopefully we can be done with all that this weekend. Get them fired up. Get Big Tex moved westward so he can get off the fence with that giant monster down there and hang out with these puny little dudes up here. Yeah, okay, cool. So up here on this front fence I put in yesterday, I just want to clear the wire, do an initial clearing, because things like this will short the wire out. We don't want that. I can come back through here and clean this fence line, but for now, I just don't want anything shorting it out. Obviously, metal on metal, that would be bad. That's nice, everybody chilling in the shade. About noon on Sundays. Now let's get this unit up and get it going. I've got the entire fence line clear, and or at least the wire clear. I'll clean out all the rest of that stuff with some brush killer and some manual labor later on, but for now, let's get it hot. All right, here we just need a few things. One, couple of wire leads, one ground, one hot. One T-post mounted solar electric fence unit. Red goes to fence, green goes to ground, and one ground rod. So since we are in the northern hemisphere, for maximum sun exposure, we want our solar panel generally facing south. And you know, this thing's pretty cool. It tells you which setting to use for the various seasons. Here we have winter, spring, fall, and then summer. Hopefully you can see that. Let's go to that spring, fall setting, because that's generally where we are. That way is south. So here we are. That easy. Now, green to ground. We're going to, I'm going to go ahead and mount this up kind of high so that ground wire can reach out and grab it. Should have a T-post pounder for this probably. And you know, you don't have to put this 8 feet in the ground. I used to do that, but it's not necessary. I think that is plenty to ground this sucker out. Whew. Yeah, that briar is serious. I have those little bloody spots all over my arms. I should do this with long sleeves on. You know, not rocket science. I'm just gonna make a little hook here with my fence pliers so I can grab that green ground. Unscrew this a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Reach in, hook the metal. Screw this down so we have good contact. There's a metal base under that plastic screw. And then green to ground. I mean, I suppose we could use the clamp and clamp this down, but from my experience, wind it around a dozen times, it does the same thing. Now, same thing, red to hot. We're gonna make a little hook here. And we're gonna grab that little screw underneath. And it's like Ghostbusters, right? You don't want to cross your streams. Don't cross your wires. Don't let the ground touch the hot. If you're watching this channel, you probably know that, but you know, I also recommend not doing this with the fence live. Don't turn it on until afterward. Check and recheck. And then here, I mean, I technically have enough room. I don't think that ground rod is gonna hit the wire. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. And then here, I'm just gonna go straight down to this wire. I want good contact, so I'm gonna tight wrap that several times. Try to get that a little bit tighter. That is good contact. Now if I can move that way, maybe it'll help hold it off of the ground rod. There we go. Cool. Trim off my excess. And now for the moment of truth. And here, just like everything else, circle means off, line means on. And we're gonna listen for a clicking sound because I'm not touching this today to test it. Hear that? Click, click, click. Oh yeah, that sucker's on. We're good. So if anybody wants to sniff the wire or push against it to check out some neighbors, they're gonna get an unpleasant surprise. Hopefully, this keeps Mr. Big Tex in line. We're gonna do this on, I think eventually probably the entire perimeter. You know, that little unit will push, you know, well over a mile of fence and shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. I've got one more trouble area down here that I'll be working on today. But for now, I know this was the problem pasture. And I think we have rectified the situation where we can keep him in. Oh, Mr. Big Tex, we really like you. We want to keep you around for a while. Man, it's good to be a cow today. Not every day, but today, it's good to be a cow. Well guys, thanks for joining me. Big Tex is up to 2 strikes. Hopefully we can prevent him from having a third, because I just don't want to go bull shopping again. I like this guy, I want to keep him here, and I do like having a bull on the ranch instead of borrowing or using artificial means. So stay tuned as our saga continues. We've got lots of crazy projects coming up. Next week, you can see what's happening in the pond. I'm doing a real life science test to see if that thing is gonna hold water. And you'll see why I'm doing that test, because we have another possible alternate pond project coming up. So again, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.